Hey everyone, I'm 𝗦𝗣𝗢𝗢. Welcome back to the Fallout New Vegas BB gun only permadeath no armor challenge run. Today we're gonna go meet some factions around New Vegas. But first things first, we're gonna head into the Lucky 38 and meet Mr. House for the very first time. Alright, so we're gonna head into the Lucky 38 and Mr. House because what we need to be doing. Hey Victor.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
Thank you, Victor.
Come back soon now.
I will. I always thought that Lucky 38 was actually kind of disappointing. There's not much you can really do. Like, look at this big fancy casino that no one can use anymore. Isn't that cool? Like, there are roulette tables, there are blackjack tables, there's a bar, but no one around to do anything with it. It's just useless. It's a nothing place. It would have been kind of cool if this was like the one casino run by like robots or something. Like the place is lit up from the outside. Like there are lights, there are lights.
Hey, you there. I have a message. It's from...
Okay, I don't care about that. Like, it's lit up. What's the point of having something like this lit up if no one can go in? I guess maybe it's a security thing, but he's Mr. House, for Christ's sake. If he doesn't want people going somewhere, he has full control. Hello, sir.
Well, this meeting has been a long time in coming. Longer still since you took time to charge into the tops before coming to see me. Before we get down to details, I must ask, now that you've arrived at your destination, what do you make of what you see?
Okay, first of all, I didn't actually do anything in the tops. I literally went in there to do a talent search quest. I didn't even see Benny. So, Mr. House, your attack on me is very unwarranted, sir. A city devoted to vice and sin. What's not to love?
Oh, come now, don't play the fool. Vegas has fools enough, a superfluity of them. They're what makes it so profitable. They come to Vegas chasing penny-ante dreams of high living, to feel like they're big shots, like they're winners. You see that you and I are of a different stripe, don't you? We don't have to dream that we're important. We are.
Why the VIP treatment? Just a courier.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
That is true. I have been being a very risky fool recently. Let's get down to business then.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
What do you propose?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
1,000 caps? I accept your terms.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
I'll return when I have the chip.
Until then.
Alrighty. So we gotta go get the platinum chip from Benny. Now, I can't think of any very... Oh wait, I gotta talk to Victor to get down. God. I can't actually think
Casino
of
4.
any really safe ways to kill Benny. So, there is the Black Widow perk option, but I can't do that because I won't have the BB gun to kill him afterwards. And it's really gross. I might be able to walk in and convince him to give it to me. I'm gonna go in and talk to Benny, because really don't remember any options I have. I have a way of doing this. I have to talk to a guy here in the tops. I think his name is Swank. I have to pass 3 speech checks. Will distract Benny for me.
Hey, baby.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh.
I don't have any weapons I think I can hold on to, but whatever. I gotta find a guy named Swank. Airman. And what he should do is should distract Benny for me.
Hey, ya baby. Good to see you. Always nice to have a celebrity drop by.
I think you should know something about Benny.
Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you say it to his face instead of yapping at me?
I don't think you're going to like it. Seems Benny's been making his own play.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Benny tried to kill me and stole a platinum chip I was hired to deliver.
That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer?
He tried to make it look like an accident, just a traveler killed and robbed in the wasteland.
He's trying to pull a fast one on the big man. Crazy bastard. You got any more?
That's it. What do you think?
Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Can't believe Benny's a no-good stinking punk, trying to play house like that. Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from his suite. You go search the place. Here's the key, it's on the 13th floor. It's a room with the double doors, can't miss it. Maybe you'll find something we can show to Mr. House and get him arrested.
Okay, I'll do it.
Groovy, here's your stuff back. In case you run into company, you dig. I'll tell the boys to give you a pass to pack some heat. Go on then. Elevators to pass the slot machines on your left.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
Have you seen Benny?
He was around here not too long ago. He's probably down on the casino floor now. You can wait for him here if you like. I'm incapable of asking you to leave.
Benny stole a platinum chip from me. Do you know what it's for?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there!
What's Benny planning on doing with the chip?
Oh, he wants to kill Mr. House and use the Platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then I just do what Benny tells me. Easy peasy!
You're very forthcoming with that information.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
What if I wanted to take over New Vegas instead of Benny?
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
What are the details of the plan?
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
That Mr. House was going to suffer an accident. How would that happen?
It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network.
I've been inside the Lucky 38.
You have? Wow, that's amazing. You can murder Mr. House whenever you want. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to need is the Platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs.
Where is the platinum chip?
Benny carries it with him at all times. I think he's paranoid that someone might want to take it from him. The platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word.
Once I get the platinum chip, what then?
I'd take it straight to Mr. House if I were you. He'll think you're helping him out. Then, when he's not looking, kerpow! The big question is whether to give him the chip before you do him in. He's the one who'll know exactly what to do with it after all. He might upgrade his defensive capabilities right away, or even unlock new ones. But then those defensive upgrades might make it harder for you to finish him off. Hard to say. It's up to you. Let me know when it's done and I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. If I'm right about the chip, I should be able to install myself on House's mainframe. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna help you accomplish so much, whether I want to or not.
I love Yes Man. He's such a great character. So I should ask these tribes if they'll support an independent Vegas?
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
You said something about a bunker at the fort?
Right. It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else, maybe a giant robot or something.
I'll go check it out.
Neat. Let me know what you find out. Don't stay away too long.
Okay. So, did we finish Ring-a-Ding-Ding? No. Okay. So, I gotta go confront Benny. I think he might just end up handing it over. At this point. I need to eat. So my plan here is to go the Black Widow route and kill Benny after sleeping with him. Because I think that is the safest route for me to take right now in terms of getting the platinum chip to Mr. House. So, let's just get this over with.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? That broad everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
When you shot me, you ran off so fast I never got your name.
You making a pass at me, sister? Because I'm out of your league.
Is it wrong to want a guy who'd shoot me in the head? I hate this route so much. It's so gross.
Did those bullets scramble your egg? Or have you always been a naughty broad?
Girls like bad boys, and you've been downright awful.
You're one sick pussycat, baby. There's Quinn's, and then there's... I don't even know what to call you.
I'm saying I dig you despite it all. What do you say?
I hear dig from you, babe, and all I can think of is a shovel. How can this be? This ain't forgiveness. It's something wrong.
Even Benny is like grossed out by this whole concept. It's so gross. I'm a courier, remember? I'm not reading the rest of this.
All right, honey, baby. This is all kinds of wrong, but to my suite it is. 13th floor. Don't keep me waiting.
I hate this. I hate it. All right.
Benny's gonna show you the tops. I hope you're built sturdy, you crazy broad.
Let's see what you've been hiding under that checkered. I'm not reading the rest.
More than you ever dreamed, baby. You're platinum, pussycat. You know how to swing. Nice Charlies, too. Give him a shake for the Ben man, will you? Hello. Oh, that was a nice bit of hey-hey, girlie. You're a real ring-a-ding broad. Hold me, will you?
I guess technically killing him in his sleep wouldn't qualify as a kill. I might just snap his neck, so I don't know. I'm gonna not count this against me.
Huh? Oh!
There we go. It's such a ugh. Ugh. I hate it. Ugh, God. Now that he's dead, let's get stuff from Benny. And we get Maria, which is a absolutely beautiful gun. We also get Benny's suit, but I don't think I can wear it. Let me see first. Because if I can wear it, I'm going to wear it. Damn, it has a threshold of 1. I can't wear it. That sucks. Ugh, that was just the worst. That was just the worst thing I could have done. There was probably a better route, but like I just wanted to get the platinum chip and get it done with.
This place is the bee's knees.
I could have attacked him. Ugh. I feel gross. Got the platinum chip for you, Mr. House.
So, Benny has been handled, and you've recovered the platinum chip. Let's have it.
Here you go.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious, so very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made.
What happens next?
A great deal shall be happening, a cascade of events with you taking a central role. At the moment, however, all you need to do is take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level. You'll understand soon enough. Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now. The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Glassinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground and air targets at significantly longer ranges. And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss. Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the strip.
Why show your hand like that? Now your enemies know what you're up to.
I'm surprised you can still underestimate me after everything you've seen. I haven't shown my hand. I've shown one card. I've given my enemies a single provocative datum upon which to fixate. They have no idea what other cards I'm holding. It's a strong hand, believe me. I dealt it to myself.
What happens next?
To secure the future of New Vegas, I must have your assistance. The work ahead is dangerous, but you weather danger well.
I'm listening.
The next step will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill.
You want me to kill Caesar?
Absolutely not. Caesar is of great use to me. I don't want you harming a hair on that man's head, assuming you could find one.
What do you want me to do at Fortification Hill?
I want you to open a hatch in the basement of the derelict weather station atop Fortification Hill. You'll recognize it on sight. The hatch bears the logo of the Lucky 38, same as the platinum chip.
How do I open the hatch?
You can't, but the chip can. The hatch will recognize the platinum chip and open sesame.
Alright, I'll do what you ask.
Here, take the platinum chip again. You will need it. Upon arrival at the fort, it's likely that you'll be searched and the chip taken from you. Don't worry, it will come back to you.
How does he know? Whatever. Okay. So we're gonna head to Fortification Hill. So I took a little break just to kind of wrap my head around what I want to do next. I've decided against killing Mr. House. We're gonna actually go along with him for now. So I think the best line of action right now is to head to Cottonwood Cove and just go along with what Mr. House wanted us to do. So we're just gonna make our way to Cottonwood Cove. We are just gonna head straight to Cottonwood Cove. I feel like that's probably our best bet. We will start talking and doing more NCR-based stuff eventually. I just want to get this done and over with, because we are siding with the NCR in the end of this, but we can only really do that once we get through all the Mr. House stuff, which will take a minute. So I thought we'd just, you know, quickly dedicate an episode to that so that it's done and over with. I don't know what's over here. Oh. Mr. Radical. I can't wear Mr. Radical's suit, sadly, but I think this place is heavily radiated, so going through here might be a bad idea. Clarkfield. Oh god. That was a lot of them. Okay, I'm gonna just nope out of that situation right the fuck now. Oh good. Golden geckos. I'm definitely not gonna die here. Oh, I might actually be lucky enough to not die here. Just opening fire in hopes of killing him. Woohoo! That critical hit chance. That critical hit chance, though. Wow, they do a lot of radiation damage, don't they? Okay. God, there's so many. I swear I'm not hitting these guys at all. God, having that critical hit chance, so having my luck up so high for that critical hit chance is ridiculous. Why is this young one so difficult? Why are the young ones so hard to kill? Ow. God, they do a lot of damage. Oh, that's so ridiculous. It's a BB gun. Okay, oof, okay. Okay. Take a chance to heal before you die. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, can I please get that critical? There we go. God. Okay, that got a little scary for a second, but we're good. We're fine.
Hold up there. This area is locked down by the NCR military until we can dislodge some Legion snakes from Nelson.
Name's Beatrice Baxton.
My apologies, but that name and face ain't ringing the old school bell upstairs. Afraid I can't let you through until the situation is resolved.
You may not know me, but I'm no friend of the Legion, and I'll lend a hand to get rid of them. You may not know me, but I'm no friend of the Legion, and I'll lend a hand to help get rid of them.
Fair enough. It's not like any of the troopers around here are jumping up to volunteer. If you had a few dozen doses of Psycho on you, maybe we could pep those weepy troopers into charging down into Nelson and taking back the camp. But since that's not likely, you could help me take out the Legion's trooper hostages.
Don't you have the authority to command the troopers to go into camp?
I'm a ranger. They're troopers. Different branches. I don't have authority over them even though they're as green as a super mutant's backside. Besides, they'd probably start crying as soon as they saw the hostages get so much as a bruise. Nope, they don't got the stomach for it.
Why take out the hostages?
The troopers won't go down into camp with their comrades at risk. Dirty game the Legion likes to roll out whenever they get a chance. Problem is, Ranger Milo doesn't want to play. If we take out the hostages, they've got squat for leverage.
Why don't you try to rescue them?
Back at Ranger School, they taught us not to run headlong into a battle when you're outnumbered 10-1. You want to go down there and try to haul those crippled boys off those poles? You're dumber than you look.
Fine, let's go.
Good. We clear out the hostages, they lose their advantage. They're down in a clearing, crucified on some telephone poles. I'll cover you from the ridge. Just make it quick. These boys should be put out of their misery, not plinked to death with some old varmint rifle. And don't get any dreamy notions about playing the hero and dragging these boys out. You'll get swarmed. Now let's go.
I did not expect to start doing something like this right away. Okay. Get my health up a little more. Just in case something does go wrong here. I did not expect this to be what I was doing today. Oh boy, you're just going straight for it. Okay. Have fun. I'm just gonna head down there. I don't think they're hostile to me. Yet. I haven't even seen one. Where are they? Oh yeah, no, he's chill with me. I'm just gonna leave him alone. Oh, bye. Let's see. Is there anyone around here I can talk to? Probably not. Oh, here's our boys. Hey, can anyone... I bet I could... Let's see what happens. See, they're fine. But now I'm not a friend of the Legion. Guys, here! Oh! One clean headshot. Go. Run. Ah. Oh man, dogs. Oh my god, the dog got in the way. Oh crap. Come on. Die. There we go. Check out the dog. I'm gaining some infamy. Oh god. Oh, run. Okay, managed to get hidden real quick. Ah. Okay. Camera. There we go. I'm using the BB gun, right? Like, I'm not accidentally using some gun I'm not supposed to be. Okay. Like, I feel like I'm using the wrong gun almost. How did they get back here? Oh no, he died. Died for nothing, Milo.
Have you come to Nelson seeking your death, profligate?
I bear the mark of Caesar.
Forgive my challenge. I'll take you to my deconus at once.
Okay. This...
𝗦𝗦𝗢𝗢𝗚, why have you come to Nelson?
God, what is happening? I was in the area, that's all.
Not all of us have the luxury of coming and going as we please. Here, we stay put. My orders are to hold Nelson. So far, the enemy north of here has been too frightened to move against us. Why should it concern you?
Why haven't you attacked the enemy?
I have attacked the enemy. I led the assault on Nelson with 2 𝗦𝗘𝗢𝗓 against twice our number. It is 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏's wish that we hold this position. Our mere presence this side of the Colorado humiliates and demoralizes the enemy.
You're demoralizing the enemy by leaving them alone?
I do not question 𝗦𝗏𝗏's will. I do not second guess. I butchered this town. Those who weren't hacked limb from limb were forced to throw themselves from the cliffs. 3 more I have just crucified. All this in full view of the enemy's spotters to the north. Yes, our presence here demoralizes the enemy.
No offense intended. Carry on?
You are not my centurion. You aren't even legion. I do not carry on at your command. True to 𝗦𝗏𝗏.
Okay! What the hell? I'm just gonna keep going. I killed a bunch of your dudes. I freed some NCR guys. I'm just gonna go. That was... that in no way was how any of that was intended to go. Finally made it to Cottonwood. Totally okay with me just walking in from the wrong way.
Halt! What business have you in Cottonwood Cove, outsider?
No mark of Caesar.
You wear the mark of Caesar.
Caesar.
You must be who Cursor Lucullus is waiting for. You may continue, but be warned. Mark or no, we will not tolerate aggressive action by visitors in the camp.
You got it, dude. Hey.
𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏, are you ready to head upriver?
I'm ready to travel with you.
The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat.
There we go. And they're gonna strip me of all my gear.
By order of 𝗦𝗏𝗏, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the platinum chip you carry. For now.
I agree.
Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave.
As long as I play my cards right, I shouldn't need to worry about being totally disarmed.
So I finally get to meet the courier who's accomplished so much in so little time. That's why I summoned you here, right? I mean, a man nearly kills you, and your response is to track him across the breadth of the Mojave? You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat? You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino and get away with it? When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
Where were you looking to start?
The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
How do you know so much about me?
I have eyes and ears everywhere. It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile.
What are you saying I have to do?
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the 𝗦𝗣𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
And once I'm inside?
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye.
Okay. Unfortunately for him, that's not what we're going to do. We are going to make Mr. House stronger than he ever has been.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
Okay. Insert the platinum chip.
Hold your tongue, wastrel.
The camps are getting crowded.
Go get my stuff. You?
Caesar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him.
All right.
Caesar has put a lot of trust.
Yeah, I will. Hey, Mr. House.
Well, you're here ahead of schedule. I suppose it's just as well. This is where I wanted you to end up after all. I knew I could rely on Caesar to give you back the platinum chip.
Caesar wants me to destroy this place.
Was that meant to be a shocking revelation? Of course Caesar wants it destroyed. He's afraid of what the bunker might hold, and rightly so. But you're not going to do that. You're going to do the smart thing, and work for me.
What do you want me to do?
The platinum chip is a data storage device. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at.
I'll upload the data as you ask.
Good. I won't hold you up any longer.
Okay. No. See if we can't, something about... No, can't do anything about them? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna walk by then.
Put down your weapons and submit to authority.
Ow. Yeah, they're hurting me a little bit. Oh, that's not my gun. Okay, this is bad. Oh my god. Just keep walking.
Please take cover until the danger has been eliminated.
You're pretty sure there's like turrets or something? Yeah, that's a turret. That's a turret. I'm gonna die here. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Fuck!